What up, you guys? Slim here at Team Purple Panda, and here we are with the Fish OTK deck profile. Already been done. We're going to show you guys how to OTK with the deck. We're here live at my home away from home. This is Who's on First, Dublin. We got a couple players here. We got Nima, got a couple people over there, Chris Gong. We're just here for a regular local tourney. Got my boy TJ, Curtis, everybody here. I got my Matt here, of course. So I'm going to run through how the deck OTK, showing you guys the most successful playstyle that I was taught how to do with it. So I'm going to have my friend record this, and yeah, enjoy. Okay. So you want to start out with Gold Sark and DDR. These two cards are really important. If you draw into them, usually you have the OTK. So the first thing you want to do is draw into these, and once you've drawn into these, you're going to draw 3 more cards. The cards are pretty irrelevant now. We did draw level leaders. I mean, that is good. So here's our hand right now. So we have 5, and then we draw. Say we're going first. Okay, the first thing we're doing is we're going to activate Gold Sark. We're going to Gold Sark for Big Fish.
Special summon your main engine for light.
Oh, that fortune future this? Okay.
We're going to normal summon Oystermeister just in case they have Veiler. Because Qualican's effect is that you can dodge Veiler by tributing a fish. So we're going to go DDR, discard, bring back Qualican. Now that we have Qualican, we're going to activate and go off. We're going to discard, we're going to summon Fishboard, Oyster, Deep Sea, Macrochema. People were wondering, why do we summon Macrochema? I'm going to show you guys why we summon Macrochema. So we have our whole setup right here. We and we still have 1 card in hand. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take Fishboard and Deep Sea. It's a level 1 fish. We're going to synchro. We're going to make Formula Synchron. We're going to draw our card. Now that we've done that, we do have 2 cards in. We're going to synchro Formula and Oyster to make Hyper Librarian. Now we made Librarian, we're going to get a token. This is our Oyster token. Now that we've done that, we have a token, we have that, we're going to go like this. We're going to discard. We're going to bring back Fishboard. We're going to synchro with the token to make the second formula. We're going to draw 2 cards since we have Hyper Librarian out. Now that we've done that, we're going to take Oystermeister and Formula Synchron, and we're going to synchro. And we're going to summon Shieldon, draw a card, and get a token. Now that we've done that, we're going to discard for Fishboard. And now that we have Fishboard out, we're going to synchro Shieldon and Fishboard. We're going to synchro them into
So you can't switch or something?
DeLorean. Now that we have DeLorean, we're going to draw a card off Librarian. We're going to use DeLorean to bounce DDR and Qualican back to our hand. You want to bounce the DDR first. So we have our setup like this. Now that we've done that,
So he just searches out.
we're going to loop DeLorean, and the way we're going to loop DeLorean is that we're going to activate Level Leader.
Okay. Right.
We have Level Leader in the graveyard. Level Leader is really important to the OTK. So we go Level Leader, bring this down to a 5. We're going to discard for Fishboard since we have the token. We're going to synchro 5, 1, 6. Make another DeLorean, draw a card off Librarian, and do it again. We're going to activate DeLorean to bring this back. We're going to discard for Fishboard and activate Level Leader again in order to bring this down to a 5. We're going to do it again. And then draw a card, and then activate to bounce this back. Now we've done that, we're going to basically do it again. We're going to discard Fishboard, activate Level Leader, bring it back to a 5, and synchro into Bryanek. Draw a card. Okay. Now that we've done that, we have a token, we have our Level Leader. We're going to discard for Fishboard. We're going to synchro into the last formula and draw 2 cards. Now that we've done that, you can see our field right now is Hyper Librarian, Bryanek, Formula, and Level Leader. We're going to activate one of the key cards of this deck, Symbols of Heritage. We're going to activate Symbols of Heritage because, as you can see, right now we have 3 DeLorean in grave. Symbols of Heritage, you have to have 3 of the same name. So we're going to bring back DeLorean, and we're going to activate DeLorean to bounce symbols back to our hand. Now that we've done that, we have 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to make Trishula. So there we go. We make Trishula, you make your first Trishula, make your first Trishula play. Now that you've done that, your opponent is down to like 4 cards. You're going to draw off Hyper Librarian. And you have a shit ton of cards right now. So you're not even really worried. So your field is like this. Your opponent doesn't realize that you can actually loop Trishula, and I'm going to show you guys how you loop Trishula. You loop Trishula by going
I can discard
symbols.
Spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't.
Oh my god!
Bring back, let me see.
What's the point?
Have Trishula.
Why is that destroyed?
Sure. Whenever unfortunately,
Now that we've Trishula,
she destroys
activate. Life points don't matter, so if you don't have 2 symbols of heritage, you want to draw into them.
Unfortunately, I'll set that. Go ahead.
So you just play till you draw 2 symbols. Once you have 2 symbols, you basically have game no matter what. So you just play both symbols. Bring back Formula and DeLorean. Use DeLorean to balance symbols and Trishula back to the extra deck. Then we're going to activate Level Leader. Now that we've brought Level Leader back, we're going to just Synchro again. Make Trishula again. Draw. Basically, you do that until your opponent's handless, fieldless, gravenless, whatever it is. If you went first, they're handless after like 5 times after you make Trishula. Now that you've done that, you're going to do this. Replay both symbols. Activate. Activate Level Leader. Well, we don't even have to activate Level Leader. We got 6, 7, 8. We'll Synchro.
I'm going to use this.
Into Stardust. Draw a card.
So I should.
Now that we've done that,
A fortune feature?
we can just do 1 symbol. Bring back Formula. Now we've done that, we can activate Bryanek to bounce symbols back to our hand. Synchro. Make Shooting Star. Now that we've done that, we can basically keep doing that until we basically have a full field of monsters. It really doesn't matter at this point. Because we activate Symbols of Heritage in order to do our plays.
Make phase 2 also.
This is close to final call.
Well, you have to be destroyed equal to the number of fortunately.
Oh, so I can't.
There's not enough targets.
Now that we've done that, we can just basically make another level 8. At this point, it wouldn't really matter. Most people would probably go for Scrap Dragon. I'm just going to pick Colossal, just depending on what we're playing. And if you look at the field, you know, like we're drawing, and we have like enough for game right here. So, I mean, you can basically leave it at this, or you can make another level 8 if you want. But then at that point, you have to end your turn. So, the best thing to do at this point is activate Bryanek. Use Bryanek to bounce Librarian back. We can bounce that. We can bounce stuff back. Like, it really doesn't matter at this point. We can bounce those back to the extra deck by discarding
a once per turn deal, or?
Because then we want to make our last play of the deck, and the last play of the deck is playing Symbols, bringing back Formula and DeLorean, activating Level Leader on Shooting Star. Now that we have our field set up like this, we're going to activate DeLorean to bounce these back. And then we have to end our turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to spend like 4 cards. They're really irrelevant at this point. That's 6. And we end our turn. Opponent draws, and when they draw during the main phase, you just make the last Trishula. And then at that point, your opponent's handless, and they have no plays, and then it goes back to you. So then we can do basically what I did before, and just activate both symbols, bring back Formula and DeLorean, use DeLorean to bounce. DeLorean right there would automatically go to 3,000. So I mean, if you do the math, like we've got 63 and a shit ton, so basically you attack per game with all these. Or if you want to go overkill, you just make another level 8, like Colossal Fighter. And then you just replay symbols again if need be. Bounce this back, and just attack per game. So basically what I've just shown you guys is like the main combo. I did it a little differently than it was before. It was done on other videos just to differentiate my videos from it. But that's basically what happens, you guys. You spam Trishula, you spam DeLorean, spam Formula, and then you make a shit ton of synchros, your opponent's handless, and you win. So that's how to FTK with Fish. This was only a turn 1 play. So when the opponent drew, you made the last Trishula and they ran out of cards. So this deck, right now, a lot of people are wondering, how consistent is this deck? You have to play it to find out, because you're not going to open every hand Gold Stark DDR, so you have to know how to play out of it. But I mean, other than that, it's a really good deck. The most expensive stuff in the deck is the extra deck, so the main deck is worth like 20, like I already explained. So that's pretty much it. So please continue to rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, everything, and that's it. Have fun, you guys. Thank you for watching.